So in today's video, I'm going to be previewing Bradford City versus Colchester United. Then in the second part of today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys my Game Week 33 League 2 score predictions. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 70 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Get your score predictions and what your starting 11 would be for this game down in the comment section down below. Certainly not going to be an easy game. We're on some decent form at this moment in time. I think we're 4 wins from our last 5 games, only the 1 defeat in there as well. We need some consistency though at home. It's been our Achilles heel all season. We need some consistent home form, win some games at home against Colchester, who to be fair have recruited well in the January transfer window, but it hasn't really improved them all too much in my opinion. Obviously recently losing their manager Matt Bloom as well. It has today been confirmed that Ben Garner will be his successor, is that the right word? He will be taking over as the new Colchester United manager, but he won't be in the dugout for this match. He'll be starting training with them from next Monday, so I think they'll have some sort of caretaker manager in for this one. Realistically, they're going to be up for this game because they want to prove that they're their worth and all that sort of stuff for their new manager. So Colchester are certainly going to be up for this one. It's going to be a hard one. Make sure you drop a like on today's video. Subscribe if you are new as well. I'm going to speak at a lower tempo today. Let's get into it. So as always then, we are going to be starting out with the current Sky Bet League 2 table. My team, Bradford City, we currently sit 6th in the table. After 32 games, we've got 15 wins, 9 draws, 8 defeats, 40 goals scored, 29 goals conceded, leaving us on a positive 11 goal difference and 54 points. Our last couple of games then have been a win, a loss, a win and a win. Them last couple of games then being a 2-0 win away at Gillingham, a 1-0 win away at Doncaster, a 1-0 defeat at home to Barrow, a 2-0 win at home to Tranmere, and then just before that, we had a 3-2 win away at Stevenage. Obviously, I think this is the first time all season our goal difference has been in double digits in the positives as well, which is obviously very nice to see. That then compared though to Colchester United, they're currently sat 19th in the Sky Bet League 2 table. After 34 games, they've got 9 wins, 8 draws, 17 defeats, which is one of the worst in the league. That's joint third worst in the whole league. 31 goals scored, 40 goals conceded, leaving them on a -9 goal difference and 35 points. The last couple of games then have been a loss, a draw, a win and a draw. Them last couple of games then being a 1-0 defeat at home to Northampton Town, a 1-0 defeat away at Carlisle United, a 0-0 draw at home to Walsall, a 1-0 win away at Grimsby, and then just before that they had a 1-1 draw at home to Barrow. So lots of their games seem to be very tight, not really too many goals in them, so I certainly don't think it's going to be a goal fest. I don't think it'll be a thriller as well. More than likely they'll come and implement the same tactics a lot of teams have done so far this season at Valley Parade. Frustrators, put every man behind the ball, and we will find it difficult to break them down. Now let's get into the team though that I would go with if I was Mark Hughes. So recently I have been calling a lot for a 4-2-3-1, but in this game I would stick with the 4-diamond-2 formation. I was so impressed with what I saw on Tuesday night. I hope we can carry that into this game against Colchester. Now there is a little bit of a debate between, just because that works away, does that mean it's going to work at home? And I understand that argument, because away from home we can play on the counter-attack and it does work really well. At home though, you can't really do that when teams are going to let us have 70-75% of the football. In goal for me then, I would go with Harry Lewis. 2 clean sheets for him over the last 2 away games. He's been brilliant in both them games. Didn't really have too much to do against Doncaster. Against Gillingham, he makes one really good save in a second half header from George Lapsey. I think he still should definitely save it, but he does very well to keep that out, and another clean sheet for him. Into the back four then, at right back I would go with Brad Halliday. Another assist for him on Tuesday night for obviously Richie Smallwood's goal. I think it's 6 assists, 5 in the league now for Brad Halliday. I want to say he's our highest assister, which is crazy to say for a right back. The quality he brings is so much better than some of the right backs we've seen over the last couple of seasons. Right back is a position that we really have struggled in. If you think about some of the garbage we've had at right back, like Threlkeld, Mellor, Henley. Paul Caddis was okay, but he was a little bit past it, to be honest with you. We have had some real shockers. Brad Halliday has been absolutely brilliant so far this season. Into the 2 centre-backs then, at first I would go with Matty Platt. Over the last few games I've been calling for him to be dropped, but I think he was brilliant on Tuesday night. I was really impressed with what I saw from Platt when he was dealing with somebody who has the physical presence like what Ollie Hawkins has. I thought he did really well to deal with him, and obviously I would partner Platt with Sam Stubbs. Absolutely brilliant on Tuesday. Absolutely brilliant. This man is going to be arguably signing of the season in January. He was absolutely unbelievable. He's keeping Critchlow out of the side, and we all know how good Critchlow has been so far this season. I think Stubbs is brilliant in the air, defensively. I just think there's no weakness to his game apart from maybe pace, but we don't really get the ball put in behind us all too much. I thought he was brilliant on Tuesday night. At left back, I would go with Liam Rideout. Now, again, I've been calling for Talajibola over the last couple of games, and I thought Rideout, again, had a pretty solid game, in my opinion. Some of his crosses were a bit underhit, overhit, but overall, I think it was another solid performance for Liam Rideout, so I like to see him keep his place in the back four. Moving in then into the midfield, at the base of the diamond, I would obviously go with Adam Clayton. I think he's been brilliant since he's come in from Doncaster. Over the last 2 games, he's really bossed and controlled that midfield. Didn't get a yellow card as well against Gillingham. It's the first time we've seen that, or certainly it feels like the first time. You know, he seems to be picking up quite a lot of early bucketings, mainly in the away games more recently, but I think Clayton's been brilliant. I thought it was another solid performance from him again on Tuesday night. Gives you 100% commitment, really good at tackling, his ability to read the game, his passing, absolutely brilliant, so he's got to stay in there for me. On the right side of the central midfielders, I would go with Alex Gilead. I thought, again, it was another very, very good performance from Gilead. You know, he is more defensive-minded, like what Small was saying in his post-match interview. They are more defensive-minded, but because of how solid that we are now defensively, it allows players like Walker, Cook, and whoever Cook's strike partner is going to be to have that creative freedom. I thought Gilead, again, another good, energetic performance from him on Tuesday night. And obviously, on the other side, I would go with Richie Smallwood. Now, again, I've been calling for Ryan East over the last couple of matches, but I thought Smallwood was brilliant on Tuesday night. Arguably his best performance in a Bradford City shirt. Goal, assist, energetic. I've never seen him run so much in my life, and he was all over the place, winning the ball back, distributing very nicely, composure on the ball. We need to see more of that from Richie Smallwood, so I'd like to see him start once again in this game. In that number 10 position then, I would go with Jamie Walker. Again, thought he was absolutely brilliant on Tuesday night, absolutely ran the show. Gillingham's midfield looked absolutely frightened every time he picked up the ball. On the half turn, he was constantly getting past players, playing balls through to like Costello and Cook, and I thought he was absolutely brilliant on Tuesday night. One of his best performances in a Bradford City shirt so far this season as well. I thought Walker was brilliant. Into the two strikers then. Firstly, Sir Andrew Ellis-Cook. What a player this man is. 21 goals now in all competitions, 18 in the league. He is the League 2 top scorer, and he was absolutely brilliant again on Tuesday. Not only his absolutely brilliant solo goal. Now, I actually titled the video saying it was the greatest solo goal of all time, and the goal was that good, nobody even questioned it. Like, I put that as a joke, so I didn't really know what to put as the title, but no one even questioned it, because that's how good the goal was. Absolutely brilliant, but not just the goal, his all-round play seems to have improved so much. You know, his ability to hold the ball up, play players through in on goal. I thought Andy Cook was absolutely brilliant on Tuesday night, and I would partner Andy Cook with Dara Costello. Now, again, I've been overcritical of him over the last couple of games, and I think it probably has been deserved, to be honest with you, but against Doncaster, we grew into the game. Into the last 15-20 minutes, I thought he really showed what he can bring. Tuesday night overall was absolutely brilliant, like I mentioned at the end of my matchday vlog. Off the ball, I think he's absolutely fantastic. If on the ball he can start producing some end product with some goals and then assists as well, I think he could be a really big player for us in the second half of this season. I thought his movement and his ability to create space for players like Cook and Jamie Walker, as I've just got the notification through saying that Cian Scales and Finn Cousin-Dawson's loan spells at Blythe and Farsley Celtic respectively have been extended, so good luck to both of them. But back onto what I was saying, Costello has to start again for me. I thought he was really, really impressive on Tuesday night. If we see that end product from him, I can see him really knuckling down and, you know, being a starter week in, week out in this side. On the bench then for me, I think I've only gone with one change to what it was on Tuesday night. I've gone with Colin Doyle, Romney Critchlow, Ryan East, Emmanuel Sidibe, Harry Chapman, Scott Banks and Dion Pereira. I've just put another attacker on there rather than a centre-half, because I don't think we need two centre-halves when we're playing at home. Probably going to need another attacker just in case to throw in there. So, in my opinion, I'd like to see Pereira come in for Kelly as the only change, which does see the players miss out then. But Heath Richardson, Luke Hendry, Oscar Threlkeld, Kieran Kelly, Timmy Odesina, Talajibola, Thierry Nevers, Aboisi, who's going to be out for a few weeks with a hamstring injury, Matt Derbyshire, who should be back running this week, I believe. And then we've also got Vidane Oliver, who's currently out with a knee injury. Now then, let's get into my Game Week 33 League 2 score predictions. Starting out then with AFC Wimbledon versus Mansfield Town, I'm going to go with a 2-1 away win for the Stags. Bradford City versus Colchester United, I think it will be a very tough game, but I'm going to go with a 2-0 home win for the Bantams. Carlisle United versus Grimsby Town, obviously, I think it was last night Grimsby beat Premier League side Southampton in the FA Cup. Big congratulations to them, but they put a lot of energy into that one, so I'm going to go with a 3-1 home win for Carlisle. Harrogate Town versus Gillingham FC, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. Leyton Orient versus Swindon Town, I'm going to go with a shock 2-0 away win for Swindon in that one. Northampton Town versus Crawley Town, I'm going to go with a comfortable 3-0 home win for the Cobblers. Rochdale AFC versus Stevenage FC. I'm going to go with a 1-0 away win for Stevenage. I genuinely am still really surprised Jim Bentley's still in a job at Rochdale. I quite like him as a manager, but it's not really working out at Rochdale for him right now. Salford City versus Newport County. I'm going to go with a 2-1 home win for Salford. Stockport County versus Doncaster Rovers. I think it's a comfortable 3-0 home win in that one for County. Sutton United versus Crewe Alexandra. I'm going to go with a 2-0 home win for Sutton. Tranmere Rovers versus Hartlepool United. I'm going to go with a 2-1 home win for Tranmere. And finally, Walsall FC versus Barrow AFC. I think we're going to see a high-scoring 3-2 home win for Walsall in that one. But that is where I'm going to leave it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 70 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Get your score predictions and what your starting 11 would be for this game down in the comment section down below. Don't forget as well to check out the matchday vlog from Gillingham away. It was uploaded yesterday at 4 o'clock if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed the bit of a lower tempo. Hopefully you can understand me a little bit more, because I've had a few comments about my speech, if you get what I'm saying. I'm speaking too fast, so apologies about that. It's been pretty much the case on the channel so far, so I'll try and speak a little bit slower so you can understand my points a little bit more. But thank you for watching, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all very soon for another video. Peace.